All right, so we're here today to talk about something that's been bothering you. So, what's been bothering you lately?
School.
School. What's going on with school that bothers you?
Our teacher.
Your teacher?
She gives us hard love.
She gives you hard love. What do you mean by hard love?
There's some kids in the class that don't really do their work, like yesterday. And like this morning, or not morning, but this day, she said, like yesterday was mumbling, kind of whining about something. The teacher said, I'm just gonna imitate you for a day.
Yeah.
Like, to them, it must be really rude, but
yeah.
to other people's.
Why do you think that she does that?
Trying to show him that he's probably like getting mad or upset over nothing, and
right.
You're old enough, you should like be old.
Right. And does she do that to everybody all the time, or is she? I mean, do you think she's a good teacher, or?
She's an okay-ish teacher.
Yeah. Do you like her more than a teacher you had last year?
No.
No. What's different that now compared to the other teacher?
Miss Marisol is more strict. Like, and she works us to death.
Yeah.
Mrs. Deach, that was my last year teacher. She was kind. She like gave us story time, and she gave us actual time to do her work.
Yeah. You don't get time to do your work in this class?
Like, we only got 15 minutes to do a writing essay.
That's it for the whole thing?
That's a good percent of our grade.
Yeah. That's crazy. And they do that with all your assignments?
She said, do your best you can, and we'll just continue this tomorrow. Like, if you don't like a subject, she'll continue it the very next day.
Yeah. And you're in accelerated classes, right?
Yeah.
So, and that makes it harder. Do you think
Yeah.
if you were in regular classes that would be just as hard, or do you think it'd be easier? Or?
It'd be probably easier. Like, we wouldn't have as much homework.
Right.
Like, we would have like some reading minutes and then a math sheet, but not every single night.
Right. But are you getting good grades still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my last report card, I got only 3 B's.
And the rest were A's?
They were A's, high performance. There were 2 A pluses.
Right. Yeah, that's
Those
really
were
good.
High performances.
That's really good. You should be proud of yourself. That's a good job.
Yep, especially in accelerated.
Right, and that's, it makes it worth more when you, like, I know it stinks to have to work harder compared to what you normally would, but you're getting all those good grades and you're working hard, so that makes it, like, better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you ever wish that you were in regular classes, or do you think that maybe in the long run it'll pay off for being in the accelerated classes?
I think it'll pay off someday. People keep telling me, it's like, oh, Justin, you may not like it now, but when you grow up, you're going to be really happy.
Yeah. And it should really help you. I think so anyway. A lot of people I know that did accelerated did really well as adults. So, I never got to do that myself. So, I did pretty bad in school when I was young, but I'm doing good in college now, so.
Yeah.
That's good. So, what else about school is bothering you?
Let's see.
Bella?
There's
Who's
this one
Bella?
student, and she, like, I try to talk to her sometimes calmly, and she doesn't care what I say.
Yeah.
She doesn't do her work at all. She has, like, 9 read to succeeds to do, and still counting.
What is a read to succeed?
A read to succeed is where you have to read for at least 20 minutes, or 7 to 9 of pages you guys discuss with your group, and then you have to write a certain job down, like, acrostic, you have to, like, write a word, like, slanted, like, this.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do mom, it's M-O-N, and then you write a letter you think goes along with the story.
Oh, okay.
And it has to start with that letter.
So you'd say, like, mostly awesome, right?
Mostly awesome.
But you just keep going.
Moist.
You would say, like, obviously cool, and then stuff like that, right? You just keep going down the thing.
Yeah.
That's
like,
cool. But she's missing a bunch of those. You said.
Yeah. Well, not all of them are acrostic, but
Right.
that's just one of the examples. Like,
Right, but she's missing. But
there's-
you said Bella's missing a bunch of them now.
Yeah, a bunch.
And how come that bothers you?
It's just she doesn't listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of annoying to everybody in the class.
Yeah.
She likes to trace things and treat them like she drew them.
Yeah.
Plagiarizing. And I don't know, but this is oddly bugging me. One time, like at the beginning of the school year,
Mm-hmm.
I had this drawing book left open, and Bella, being the ignorant child she was, took the book, looked at the back cover of the book because it was a tutorial of how to draw an elephant,
Yeah.
and she did it without my permission.
Oh. Okay,
It's my library book.
It was your book.
She wanted it so badly, she could have just got it herself.
Yeah. So does it bother you that she doesn't really ask you things, or does
Yeah.
it? And then what is
No, she
anything
doesn't.
else that she
She
does?
doesn't care. She doesn't ask me things.
Have you told the teacher about it?
Oh, the teacher knows.
And what's the teacher do about it?
The teacher here's one story that connects to Bella and the teacher. Once the teacher was giving Bella tough love, and Bella started crying, and the teacher said, "I don't care that you're crying. You keep missing work. You keep doing this, and that stuff." She was crying.
Yeah. And the teacher said she didn't care.
She said "I know you're crying," and she said it I don't. She said it she didn't really care.
But she didn't say I don't care, right?
I think she did. I don't care that you're crying.
Okay.
You have all this work missing that you are probably failing in school. I asked the teacher, "Hey, why don't you just kick Bella out of the class if she's such a distraction and doesn't get the work done?" And she said, "Oh, it doesn't work like that." And she laughed along with it. I mean, everybody probably wants her out. Because you have a choice of leaving, and if Bella were to leave, and Destry, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. So does it bother you that she doesn't do her work because, it hurts, because the teacher wants her to do it, or does it bother, why does it bother you?
It bothers us because it's just plain annoying while we have to do all this stress and work, and then she's just "I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and play."
And she doesn't have to.
And she has ADHD, so she thinks it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Everybody questions how she got into Accelerated at the first place.
Yeah. Does she know how to do this stuff, or is she just too busy doing that?
I mean, she's smart. She can remember a lot of things, yeah, but she doesn't choose to pay attention.
Well, sometimes kids with ADHD do struggle to pay attention. I don't know if she takes medicine or anything like
No.
that. Yeah, see, maybe that would help her, but that's up to her parents, though, because they can't force them to do that. So,
I suggested it.
yeah.
Bella, why aren't you on medicine? And she didn't answer me. She probably didn't hear me because she was drawing.
Yeah.
He draws all the time in class instead of doing her work.
Yeah. And that bothers you mostly because...
It bothers me because she's not doing work, and I know she's going to fail, and then she's going to grow up to be probably a poor, bad making decisions.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of times people that are young that have stuff going on with them, they make bad choices, but sometimes they can still be able to do good when they get older. Like me, for instance, a lot of people don't know it, but when I was young, I actually got held back. I failed 7th grade, and I had to redo 7th grade over. But now I'm doing really good. So sometimes life just kind of has to give you some bad stuff to where you realize that you have to start trying. So maybe if something happens like that, maybe that she'll learn she has to keep trying later, So maybe she'll make better decisions after she makes some bad ones. Sometimes people have to learn the hard way, which is sad. But that upsets you because, you don't want to see her do bad, or is it that you just don't like that, you don't think it's fair?
No, it's I know she's gonna end up failing, and she's choosing to do this.
Right.
She doesn't think about her family and friends, and she's probably gonna like die young or something.
Yeah. Does that worry you, or you?
Kind of not.
Yeah, I understand. It's okay. It's just us here. But
I'm one of the more kids who think of adult things, even though I'm still a child. I'm like the more complex.
You're definitely very mature, and you have a very mature mindset of how the world works and stuff. So, and that's good. But other than that, with school, so you have Bella, and then the teacher can kind of be a little too sarcastic sometimes. Is there anything
Not
else?
sarcastic.
Huh?
Not sarcastic.
Not you. So,
She means what she says.
okay, so you're just saying that she has like tough love then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, really tough love.
Right.
It's like if you threw someone into a volcano, it'd be showing their way of love.
Right. That's pretty rough. Yeah, that's got to be hard to deal with.
It's a volcano of homework.
Yeah, volcano homework, and you're just blowing off the top of it, huh? So, do you like? Is there anything that you miss about your old teacher that you wish that I can't talk, that this teacher would do?
Heck yeah. Like she'd give us more time, and she'd be more polite with us.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like Miss Novocel's taught so much where it like just
Try to keep that off your face.
breaks,
That'd be able to see you.
breaks the personality
Mhm.
of someone, or maybe she's just thinks that maybe if I do this, they'll stop.
Mhm.
She compares us to Mr. Fessler's class, and if they're so smart, why aren't they in accelerated?
Yeah. Your current teacher does.
Yeah. I was like, why aren't you guys like Mr. Fessler? Mr. Fessler's so neat and clean. Mr. Fessler's so quiet. Mr. Fessler said, oh, my children didn't have any complaints today. Oh, Mr. Fessler. Oh, he had a really, really nice picture. You guys look sloppy.
Yeah. And you don't think that's fair because Mr. Fessler's class isn't accelerated? Yeah, so they have a little easier, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see. I mean, it's good that you're able to see the difference. So even for your age, that's good. If it really bothers you that much, you can either tell her, or you can tell either of your parents, and they could talk to her if you really wanted them to. But you're already more than halfway through the year, so I don't know. It's one of those things where you're doing really good. So after this, you won't have her next year.
Well, I'm talking to the school therapist to try to help with the struggle of work and that stuff. Like, we go on every Monday.
You do, or every kid?
I do.
Okay.
Like, I just feel really stressed. So my teacher, like, decided one day, you know what? I'm gonna have to like call this person or something.
So you talk to the school therapist every Monday?
Well, not really every Monday.
Excuse me.
On Monday, last Monday, I discussed with her, and she said she'll talk to my parents that we're like doing this because they don't know that we're doing this.
So how's that going? How's the
Good.
talks with the
Like when I
therapist?
talk to her, I feel better.
Yeah. What do you tell her?
I tell her like, she asked me like, what's the matter with school and that stuff, and I say like, I name a few things like stress and that stuff, and she like shows me what depression is and that stuff, and after I list all the things, she says, you're naming a lot of things of depression that my like little cousin had or something.
And that's possible because it does run in your family.
Yeah.
So, and it's something to stay after, and it's not like a end of the world thing if you do have depression. But I think we can go ahead and stop the video now, and we can talk some more about the other stuff on our own. Okay.
Okay.